Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be introducing some basic information on Japan's school system. We can begin with how students get to school. The most common forms of transportation is walking, biking, or taking public transportation like buses and trains. You'll more commonly see elementary and junior high students walking to get to school because after they take their high school entrance exams, the distance of some schools they can land in depending on their test scores can vary, with some having to travel up to 2 hours to get to school. During their lengthy commute, students can catch up on sleep or study before the day starts, or they can socialize with their friends. However, schools have set ground rules when traveling to school, like no chewing gum, no snacking, or reading on books on the move. It's more to preserve the school's reputation of respect and integrity, since students wear unique school uniforms, which makes them easily stand out in the crowd. Once students get to school, they have an area with small lockers where they can take off their street shoes and slip on their school slippers. This is one of Japan's customs whereby guests and residents of homes, accommodations, restaurants, temples, and more are expected to take off their shoes at the door and slip into slippers suitable for the inside. Then they kick off the day with a school-wide assembly and soon after gather in their homeroom class of 40 to 45 students to kick off into the day's studies. Students stay in their homeroom for most of the day where teachers come in and out, operating out of a central teacher's room, and they only leave the homeroom for breaks, lunch, and subjects like PE or a lab class or other specialized needs. Junior high and high schools have 6 periods, each about 50 minutes, and in between periods and lunch, classrooms buzz with activity and chatter. While schools do provide healthy, balanced meals, most rely on students bringing lunch from home, typically made by their mothers, consisting of rice, eggs, fish, veggies, and more. At the end of the day, students perform something called osoji, a school cleaning routine done since elementary school, where they clean their classroom, hallways, and empty up trash cans and pick up litter on the school grounds. After osoji is complete around 4 p.m., most students move on to their sport and club activities till 6. Sports clubs consist of soccer, volleyball, basketball, judo, kendo, a Japanese swordsmanship, and their culture clubs consist of shodo, Japanese calligraphy, sado, Japanese tea ceremony, kado, Japanese flower arrangement, and more traditional clubs like art, literature, drama, school choir, and more. Now, let's take an overview of the education system in Japan. Japan's compulsory education consists of 6 years of elementary school and 3 years of lower secondary school, or better known as junior high, which adds up to a total of 9 years, where then students can take entrance exams to proceed to upper secondary school, or better known as high school. College in Japan is divided into multiple different types of colleges, one being colleges of technology, where they provide vocational education to students who completed compulsory education and a chance to earn an associate's degree after 5 years. Also, junior colleges offering 2 to 3 year associate degree programs to students who have completed upper secondary school. Universities offer 4 year bachelor's, 2 year master's, and 3 year doctoral degrees to students who completed upper secondary education. Special education in Japan aims for giving children with severe disabilities an education suited for their individual needs. These schools are similar to what normal students go to, which consists of kindergarten, elementary, lower, and upper secondary school. School in Japan begins in April and ends in March of the following year. They have two school systems. They have a 2 semester system and a 3 semester system that consists of a summer break from the end of July to the end of August, a winter break from the end of December to the beginning of January, and a spring break from the end of March to the beginning of April. The 2 semester system has a summer and autumn break. At the beginning and end of each semester, there is a ceremony held for the whole school, and towards the end of the calendar school year, like around February, students take their entrance exams for private high schools. My thought about the Japanese school system is that it is more strenuous than what we have here in the US. School years are longer, with short breaks in between semesters, and you constantly have to study for tests and entrance exams for high school and college to get placed at a higher level rated school. Though school life seems tough, Japan has a reputation for being one of the highest rated countries in terms of education, which I think is better for future growth and development.